Hi, this is Roland and welcome to Season 1, Episode 6 of Cooking with Roland. Today I'll be making 2 raw fish appetizers. Ahi poke served with rice crackers and salmon and avocado tartare on cucumber slices. Both of these fish will be made with sushi grade fish from my favorite fish market in San Diego, Catalina Offshore Fish Products. Today's ingredients are mayonnaise, rice crackers, sesame oil, toasted, soy sauce, horseradish, dill, garlic, lime, green onion, cucumbers, avocado, cilantro, toasted sesame seeds, salt and pepper, ponzu sauce, and ahi tuna and wild salmon of your choice. We're going to start out with the salmon and avocado tartare. The ingredients for this are mayonnaise, horseradish, avocado, dill, cucumbers, lime, salt and pepper, and salmon. We're going to start off with the salmon. As you can see, I've cut off the bottom of it because you don't want that. Now we're just going to cut it into about a 1/4 inch cubes. So I'm going to start off by taking the end parts off because I don't really like that. So I'm going to start up I'm making really, as you can see, I'm making like super neat cuts because you don't want it to look ripped. You don't want it to look like someone ripped it off. You want it to look good and appetizing. And we're just going to do this with all of our strips. So we're just going to keep doing this with all of our strips now. Once we cut it into strips, since we've done that, we're going to turn it around and cut it into small cubes about this big. And then we're going to do this all the way down. That's about the size you want a cube. Now we're going to keep doing this all the way down. Now that we've cut up all the salmon, we're going to pour it into this bowl and we're going to get ready to get all the other ingredients ready. Now that I have washed all my cooking utensils and my cutting board and stuff, it's time to start mixing ingredients in a different bowl, as you can see. First I'm going to do about 4 tablespoons of mayonnaise. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that we've added 4 tablespoons of mayonnaise, we're going to add 1 tablespoon of fresh chopped dill. To do that, we're just going to take a little bit of the dill off. We want it finely cut, so what we're going to do, just take our knife, cut it up into nice little bits. We're just going to keep cutting that until it's good. It doesn't take super long, so it's pretty easy to do. And just going to measure it up in a little thing. Okay, maybe take a little bit of that out. It's hard to measure fresh chopped stuff. Okay, so now we're going to squeeze I'm going to do 2 tablespoons of horseradish. So let me just dry my hands. 2 tablespoons of horseradish now. Just this right here. So I'm going to do 1. 1, 2. And now we just have to do 1 teaspoon of lime juice, which is really easy to do. Just I'd recommend squeezing your own lime, not using the already squeezed limes from stores and stuff, but if you're gonna do that, that's fine too. I just like fresh stuff with fresh fish, so I think that's. Just want to get all of the juice out there, so just in case, I'm gonna juice the second one. And I think that's enough, so I'm gonna take that out. That's good. And now we are going to thoroughly mix this. Next, we're going to cut up an avocado. You're probably thinking you're going to want to do it this way, but we're going to cut it that way. Be sure to be careful. What I'm going to do is just make a simple line around it first, just so you know where the indentation is. And now I'm going to actually start cutting it. So we're going to start right here. Go down all the way to the core, as deep as it lets you. It doesn't really matter if it's completely good or not. I'm not really following my indentation right now, but it's okay as long as you can get it cut in half. Now what I'm going to do, open this up. We have the nice piece right here. So now what I'm doing is I'm scooping it out, which this one's kind of hard, so it's a bit harder for me to do that. Remember, you should not use a knife when you do this. Or not the hard way, just kidding. Did not. I'm scooping this out. Here's a little joke. Who lives under the sea, is grouchy and hates neighbors. A hermit crab. Just kidding, it's Squidward. Okay. Now that we have that out, now that we have this out, we're gonna cut it into small cubes. Just a little bit more out. Okay. We have that one out, so I'm gonna set that aside, and I'm just gonna use this one because it's a bit bigger, and just take this kind of out really fast. It's really easy to do. Now I'm gonna cut it into small cubes. This is about how big you want them, and I'm just going to keep cutting. Right there. We're just going to cut these up kind of like this. We're going to get all of these done, which can be kind of hard. Now that we've cubed up our avocado, we're going to put it in there, but first I'm going to stir this up a little bit more and then slowly put it in. Just going to mix that all in. In there. Put the avocado in there now. So lots of avocado. Lots and lots of it. Got that. And season with a pinch of pepper, a pinch of salt, and then gently mix it together. You don't have to, it doesn't have to be perfect, so it doesn't have to be super gently, I mean, but you want to be pretty gentle with it. So, once that's done, I'm just going to put it in the fridge for 30 minutes. The last step for this dish is to cut the cucumber into rounds. I'm going to cut off the ends first. And now we're just going to cut it into rounds, but if you want to if you want it to be really fresh, you might want to put it in the the fridge, not the freezer. I like cutting kind of to a diagonal side, which people who like doing that, I like doing that, but it does not work, so don't do that. Just want about this thin of a slice right there, if you can see. And we're just going to keep doing that. Next, we'll be starting on our tuna poke, which Hopefully it's a bit easier. The ingredients for the poke that we're making now are soy sauce, toasted sesame oil, ponzu sauce, toasted sesame seeds, garlic, green onion, rice crackers, cilantro, and albacore tuna. Most ponzu sauces you can buy at Asian and health foods places, but since me and my mom are both allergic to gluten, we made our own recipe that we are going to show on Facebook. By the way, all the stuff that we're using today is gluten-free, dairy-free. This is pretty simple. I have half a pound of albacore tuna with this part cut off, and we're going to cut it into about 1/2-inch cubes on this side. So I'm just going to, so cut it about right there. This is boneless, by the way. You always want to get boneless. And remember that all of the stuff in this is sushi grade, so you always have to go to like a good fish market. Don't go to like Ralph's or Vaughn's to get it, okay? And this is a lot easier to cut than salmon on the bright side, so people who don't have a big experience with cutting, this is a lot easier to make. If you want to make this, this would probably be an easier starter thing to make. Now that we have chopped this up, the albacore tuna, I'm going to put it into this bowl, and we're going to start on the sauce to put it. Oh, some of it fell out. The next thing we're going to do is add 1.5 tablespoons of soy sauce into this bowl. Like we did with the salmon, we're just going to do the same thing. Tablespoons. Yum, yum, yum. About half. Here we go. Now we're going to add 1/2 tablespoon of sesame oil. Gotta get the lid off first. Very strong. Try not to overdo. Just that in there. And now we're going to do 1 tablespoon of ponzu sauce. Remember, try not to, well, if you're gonna make like double, remember you have to have double of everything, including the fish, because otherwise it's way too strong. Learned that the hard way. Okay, tablespoon of ponzu sauce. Ooh. Smells kind of like a citrusy soy sauce kind of. Okay. Next we're going to add a clove of garlic. Just put that in. Strong garlic. Wow, this is harder because it's big garlic. Okay, got that. We're gonna do half a green onion, half of green onion chopped. Just about that much. I'm gonna chop it. Finally chop the green onion. I think it's about enough because I might, yeah, just put a little of this in. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna put that in, and we're gonna do 1 tablespoon of chopped cilantro. Get some of that. Chop it up. Yeah, it's about a tablespoon. Okay, now half a teaspoon of toasted sesame seeds. Yeah, half a teaspoon. Half a teaspoon. That is not. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Quite messy. And now we're going to gently mix all ingredients. And now we're going to just put it into the tuna. And now the last step after you gently mix this up is kind of just to put them on the crackers and you're done with all of them. Now all you have to do is take a rice cracker, put some tuna on it, which can be kind of hard sometimes. Maybe get a piece of cilantro in there. And you are pretty much done. Just take a bite of it. Yum! I just got the chilled salmon mixture out of the fridge and looks about ready. Put it on a cucumber strip and eat it. Yummy! I just finished putting the salmon on the cucumber rounds, and thank you for watching. These both taste great. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe. Bye bye. See ya. Hola, mi amo es Rolando. Did I do the wrong language? What? Did you say action? Now we're gonna do 1 small clove of minced garlic. We're gonna put in there. Eat one and say yummy. I'm supposed to smile? Okay. I just got the chilled salmon mixture out of the refrigerator. I'm going to scoop some of it out onto each cucumbers. Just gonna do one right now. I just finished putting the salmon on the cucumbers, and it's as easy as that. And thank you for watching my video, and please subscribe down at the button below.